Good thing I made an extra. Good morning, everybody. It's me again, your internet Uncle Yatsu. How are ya? That's the midnight song playing right now. It is calm outside though, so I think I'm gonna take this opportunity to go down south just to start off, and get some sand for the rest of the plaster that I need for the rope facsimile for the pier. I decided, I did get some birch logs. As a matter of fact, I got a good 3 and a bit stacks. And then I thought I could spend the rest of the night making arrows. And then I thought if I'm going to do that anyway, I might as well make the good ones. So I heated up some copper ingots, and here I am with 27 copper arrowheads. I also poured some additional copper just to have. I'm pretty sure I have, yeah, there we go, some feathers. And I think, yeah, I have some copper arrows already from panning. There we go, there we go. I have 39 copper arrows. That is not half bad. That is not half bad. Oh, whoops, this goes up here, please. Thank you. Those can go back in there. I got 10 birch seeds from all this chopping, so we're gonna have to take care of that. Let me put these back in place. There we go. That's the beginning of a good little stash right there, isn't it? Nice. So shiny. Ugh, I love how shiny those things are. All right, let's grab... Oh, I guess let's cook some more dinner. Here. Yeah, it's not quite the feast that our previous meal was, but it's gonna have to do. There we go. I do still have one crock downstairs in the cellar. Lime. Yeah. Let's put that in there. Okay. There you go. Thank you. And we'll put that in there. Our whole task today is sand. I don't think I'm going to forget that. And in the meantime, I guess I'm going to chop up this one. And we'll make some planks. We can always unmake them if we really need to. And while dinner is cooking, or breakfast, I suppose, as it were, is cooking, we will come down here and finish up the little walkway above the planks here. And I think aside from the rope carving, hi, I really need to get a trapdoor for that exit before something crawls up out of there and tries to say hello to me, huh? Yeah, I think I'd like to chop off this... Oh, okay. I think I'd like to make a new knife. Don't I have... If I don't, I'm gonna make one, because we have plenty of tin bronze and I deserve one. Do I not have a knife? I really don't have a tin bronze knife. Okay, well, guess what? Whoops, nope. Tin bronze, please. It's time for more blacksmithing. What a shame. Not close enough. Knives are super easy to make. Knife, blade. I'm being very... There it is. I was gonna say I'm being very silly, I'm sure. Beautiful. There we go. Okay, whoops, don't forget your lantern. It's still dark outside, we're gonna need that. Okay, and now that I've gone through all that, actually, we do have a scythe right here that I could use. I mean, let's face it, I wanted the knife anyway. If I'm gonna be going south, I need a full complement of tools before it happens. But the scythe is also much more useful when you're chopping down grass. Beautiful, beautiful. See how much easier that was? Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna take this whole little area and plank over it. There we go. And I think genuinely we're gonna take this whole area as well and plank over it as well. Hello. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Hey, some actual docks to park your boat on and walk around, come up the stairs. There's something actually walk on. And then we can just come up here. You know what? I think it might look better if we... excuse me. If we just had one here. Yeah. Yeah. I like that better. There we go. Okay, good. It's too dark to see, but the docks are mostly done except for the carving, which is today's whole journey. So good job us. We actually completed a project. Every time that happens, I feel like a miracle has occurred. How's the rye? Look, this rye is done. This house is clean. Wonderful. You know, we're going to refrain from planting any of it. But I have actual grain now for a porridge or something, which is quite remarkable. It's the 1st of March. It's still -13 outside, so I don't think we're going to be able to plant much. But hopefully in another couple of days here, it will at least be warm enough overnight that the greenhouse will make up for, you know, whatever else we're suffering from. And I do also happen to need... Oh, I need a full block there, though, don't I? Yep, sure do. And I don't think you can... Yeah, you can't switch them. They're not interchangeable. Oh, that's so wonderful. I'm still, like, looking in here just out of habit, expecting someone to come try and kill me. But it doesn't happen, because now it's lit up so beautifully. Alright, we have a fat stack of birch boards for whatever it is we want to build next. Good job. Okay, wow, that is the Tower of Birch right there. Good for us. I guess we'll put this, I don't know, in the miscellaneous trunks. I guess we're gonna put, here we are, we're gonna put these in here, and then we'll plant these before we leave. It's now just getting sunny. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we are gonna have our own little mini forest right there. That's gonna be amazing. Okay, we have forgotten our bowl of food, our cooking pot. So let's go grab that. And then we'll start on south. I keep saying I'm gonna move these stairs, but actually because I have to go up them sideways or a little bit at an angle like that, I kinda low-key don't think I'm gonna move them. Because if they actually came up here, I always come up at an angle like this, and it allows me to go right to my door like this. So, as much as I complain about these stairs, I think I'm just gonna have to leave them. Okay, today's destination. This area right here. Whoops, I'm not in caps lock for any good reason. A destination. Let's put that there, and we'll put that there. Whoops, stop. Yeah, just to keep me on track. Yeah, I do need to find some iron. I would really like to find some iron somewhere. I do not have my pro pick. So before we leave, I guess we might as well grab that too. There's no sense in leaving the house without it. I just saw it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, guess we'll take that along too in case we find any caves that we haven't taken a reading in yet. It's always smart to just take it with you. You never know when you're about to need it. And we also might try looking for some more shale pebbles, because that is just not cute. And it must be addressed. Okay. Oh, okay, there's just a bit of snow hanging up there in the air for no readily apparent reason. Well, good for it. I hope it's having a good time. I guess if we find anything to hunt on the way down here, we might as well do that too. As we have 4 bushmeat and 1 red meat left. I know we now have 13 whole, handfuls of rye or whatever, but it's not gonna, I fear it's not gonna last us. Hi, how you doing, Temper? Hi. Yeah, what you got to trade? Do I have my money? Probably. Oh, I do have money. That's impressive. Ooh, tapestries. Yeah, and I like this harvest vessel, sir. Where's your friend? Hi, Wallace. How you doing? I just wanted to say hi. Oh, 42 gears. I don't have 42 gears, sir. I imagine I will not have 42 gears for many, many moons. But I sure do want that. The whole no armor situation is weighing heavily upon me. Yep. Guess we're just gonna leave that there on the off chance that a miracle happens. Okay, here we go. That spelt has survived all winter. Good for it. Ooh, look, a deer. Hi. Hi, can I interest you in coming with me to lunch? Turnips. Beautiful. Ooh, actual edible turnips. Wonderful, give me that. Today's secret is I don't think I've ever actually had a turnip in real life. Hi, sir. There you go. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I'd run too if I suddenly got shot with an arrow. I would look to leave as well. Where did you go, sir? Ah, there you are. Hello. So sorry. I mean, get into the water, okay, but it's really gonna be a drag to pull you out of there. Can I? Yes, I can. Yeah, go ahead. I think there's something weird about animals in water now. They don't really seem to behave correctly. So go ahead, I guess. Enjoy your life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess I could stand here and watch it drown, but that seems a bit morbid even for me. Ah, okay, we have some sand. This isn't the big patch of sand that I was really going for. In fact, I think I will carry on further. Oh, there we go. Oh, sure, I'll take you. Yeah, yeah. Not above picking rocks up off the floor. Okay. Just a little bit there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something like this would really be good for me. And boulders. I'll take that as well. That drifter hut is gonna look slightly better, even if I have to haul an entire rock's worth of pebbles back up with me, back north. Here, this is a very weird place to have sand, so I think we're gonna dig this up. There we go. Thank you. 17 is definitely not going to be enough, so we shall carry on. Ugh, yeah, we'll take that. Absolutely we will. We are going to need a lot of resin. And there are just not a lot of pine trees, you know, visible from our house. There are a few in that little forest to the south of us, but not that many. Okay, here we have my destination. Ooh, lead. Okay. Yep, let's pick up all the little detritus, little pebbles around here. Okay, and then I guess we'll just pick a spot. And, I guess this will be spot number 1. Ooh, an actual, yes, perfect view of it, too. Oh, wonderful. And no human eyeballs to risk by looking at it. Wonderful. Good show, Mother Nature. Absolutely good show. I love that. I love that they put that in this game. I think it's amazing. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Adore it. What a brilliant idea. Whichever one of you had that idea, you were correct. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna dig up this, copper. Didn't expect to find that around here, but I guess, we got lucky. So we're gonna find that, and then we'll get digging up, some sand as well. Okay, 1 copper deposit. 25 chunks of medium copper. Beautiful. We might have to ditch this flint. We are swiftly running out of room here, which is quite sad. I definitely want more than a stack of sand. And I don't wanna ditch the pebbles because I'm gonna need those. Yeah, we might ditch this flint. Oh, I can't just set it down? No, I can't. Okay. Well, goodbye then. I'm so sorry. We'll come back for you. I'm sure we're gonna need you. In the meantime, I think I'm just gonna carve out a little space here. I don't want to go all the way over there, because then I won't know where the lead deposit is anymore. So I think we're just gonna kind of dig up between these two little lakes here. These two little, I guess, inlets of the ocean. Oh, I guess I can delete this because I don't need that. And I can delete the exclamation point because I am here. Here we go. Yeah, I'd like at least 2 stacks. I know I don't need that much plaster, but it's a journey to actually get any of this, so I might as well get a lot of it while I'm here. Yeah, I also don't have any place for this ladder. And 64. Beautiful. Okay. Yep. All of this I want to keep, so I guess this is how it's gonna have to go. Um, if we find any more resin in this area, we'll pick it up. But, that's today's task. Pretty much accomplished. Oh, that's more flint. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, we are going to inspect all of these pine trees. Aha! Completely worth it. Good job. Okay. Oh, did I know there was red clay down here? Did I know there was ruins down here? No, I surely didn't. Not you. There we go. Okay. With a seed vessel, too, so we're gonna have to come back for that one. Nice. Oh, excuse me, bunny. Yep, I'll get 2 full stacks if I can. Not too proud. They're much easier to pick up off the ground than they are to dig out of the earth, so we might as well pick them up when they're gonna be right there for us. Beautiful. Excuse me, pine tree inspector coming through. Oh, hi. Hello. How are you? How are you? I guess, yeah. I guess we'll, dig this one up too. If it's medium quality and it's in shale, we can just stick it on the pile with all the other ones. So this could be quite useful. We are gonna have to be careful about ladders, though. Okay, guess we're gonna have to make some new ladders. That's gonna put a cramp in my style because I do not have... There we go. There we go. There you are. Oh, poor quality. Okay, well, never mind. Unfortunately, we cannot help you at this time. But, we will be back for you. As a matter of fact, we're just gonna leave those pebbles right there. And maybe they'll still be here when we get back. I am going the entirely wrong direction, you guys. Yeah. This is why I'm not allowed to be the navigator when we go on road trips. Because I cannot figure it out. Lots of tool if I ever need to thatch anything. Not this time. Oh. I see 2 wolves there. How about the 2 wolves are outside of me this time? Let's just keep going. I do kind of want to wander around these. Ooh, look, there's one. I want to wander around these pine trees. I am willing to risk a little bit for some extra resin. Not a whole bunch, but at least a little bit. Aha! Wonderful, wonderful. There's a lot more resin around me than I thought there would be. Okay, this is like quarter day, half day's journey from the house, so this is perfectly accessible. Don't seem to have marked this ruin either. Okay, well, we'll come back for you as well. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we got 5 resin. That's a perfectly respectable number. 2 whole stacks of sand and 2 whole stacks of pebbles. So that was a good trip, and it only took about, 3/4 of the day. So I guess now we get to fix the Black Dome of Doom, I guess we'll call it. We get to fix the drifter hut, and we'll get going on the plaster and stuff that we need for the last little bit of rope for those other 2 docks. All right, good deal. Okay, there we go. A stack and a quarter, maybe, of copper. 60 galena, that's pretty respectable. All right, wonderful. Let's get some clay. Here, let's get that. We'll make 9 more things of plaster. We'll have to get carving that overnight. It's no point doing it in the daylight. I'm just going to get cold. I might as well do it downstairs. In the meantime, we have a lot of pigs. In the meantime, we need some clay. A little bit more than that, probably. Thank you. And we will make... Here, we'll use our ladders this time. There we go. And we will finish this roof. Okay. I do actually want to be careful about how many of these I make, because you can't unmake them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 per side. Plus, like 7 for the middle. Yeah, let's see how far that, how far that gets us. Seriously? That is just mean. Okay, here we go. A hut that actually, as a matter of fact, looks nothing like the others, except in its, vague overhead shape. I don't want to put glass in the corners, though, because that's going to make it really difficult to shoot through, as we found out from our brief time attempting to weather a storm in the leather hut. It just simply did not work out for us very well. Okay, let's put the light back. We cannot do without that. And I guess, I don't know. For now, I guess we'll go with some packed dirt, for the floor. Eventually we'll try to make it fancy. But fancy floors, I think, is too far in advance, too far in our future for us to really worry about it right now. Eventually, we are gonna put a hole there, right there, and that's gonna be where we dig up all of the, here, where? Yeah, let's put this here. Eventually, that's gonna be where we dig a hole straight down to the mantle layer so that we can clear out an area, you know, at bedrock, at mantle layer, to try and put a little drifter trap there. I have one sort of like that in my off-screen world. I'm finding mostly what it does is generate shivers and Bowtorn. But if you make it only 2 blocks high, the Bowtorn can't move. Like, they generate, but they can't move. And so they're actually super easy to kill. Oh, whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to get rid of the music. There we go, I guess. Yeah, we'll get a trapdoor for here. And then we gotta make some more path blocks for here. All right, let's put low fertility soil, high or medium fertility soil. Actually, let's take that low fertility soil and we will make path blocks out of it. Thank you. We need one right here. We need a bunch right here, please. Thank you. Did I... Go. Oof. Squeeze through here. There we go, there we go. I am thinking about building some kind of little patio out of path blocks around here, if only so that when we have to dart out and get our arrows back, it might be a little quicker. I don't know how well that's really going to work or if that's even going to be useful, but it is at least something I have on my mind. And now we need to go, apparently we're using oak trapdoors, so we need to go find some oak boards here in our storage closets. Here. There you go. And look, we can put the shale pebbles in their box. Oh, God, organization is so wonderful, isn't it? Let me close that. Here, we've got still more of that. I don't have a box for sand yet, so we're just gonna do with that, I guess, as best we can. There we go, and we need oak boards. We need 5. We need 5 trapdoors. We really need 4. I guess for the other one, I'm not opposed to using some of the... Whoops, excuse me. Can I exit the house before I close the door? I'm not opposed to using the little trapdoors that we already have. They're not solid ones like this. They're ones with just a grating, but hopefully, theoretically, there shouldn't be anything trying to shoot at me from down below. Bowtorn, luckily, cannot shoot up. At least, not that I've seen so far. So, should be okay. Oops, oops. There we go. Yep, perfect, perfect. This is like a shell of a building. I am going to put more beams here, and then I'm going to cross them across the ceiling, like along this line here, and then along this line here as well. So it will have some kind of like actual structure. Here, I guess I want this one here. Yep. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. We have an actual hut here. You kind of can't really see from the outside. let's see if I can get a camera to go outside. Oh, oh. Here, who wants to look under the earth? Spooty. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to look above it without some kind of fancy camera tricks here. Where's my... Here we go. There we go. There we go. Let's not fall off. That would hurt. There we go. The drifter hut, the drifter protection hut, complete. Yeah, we just need a few more ceiling beams, which I need to chop down a few trees and debark them, I guess, for that. And then we'll be ready for whatever next month decides to hold for us. Apparently we're in solidly medium temporal storm territory now. No more light storms for us. So hopefully we can get some translocator gears and some extra flax fiber. That would not anger me, not remotely. Yeah. Okay, in the meantime, I guess I'm gonna go debark some logs. Are these oak or are they birch? Birch support beams. Okay, good. We have plenty of birch logs then. That shouldn't be too bad. Too big of a problem. Good deal. Yeah, I'm gonna go get debarking some birch logs, and then basically the rest of the night I'm gonna carve up as many extra rope facsimiles as I can manage. Oops, there we go. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Yeah, and then tomorrow we'll lay down some rope. We'll finish up the insides of the drifter hut so that it doesn't look like it's just randomly standing there in the air. And every piece of wood that's left that I own is going to have to go in here because we still have no charcoal. So until then, everybody, have a nice afternoon. Remember to build yourself protections. You need to stay safe during the storm. Thanks, everybody. Bye!